You should go find those survivors and bring them back here. Who knows how long they can survive out there on their own.
When I was sent here, they told me I was in a 5-year contract, and I understood that. They also told me I'd be living in the workplace. But I had no idea it was a freaking bunker. This really wasn't explained to me. Sometimes I have nightmares about this place. I'm a prisoner down here. But you know, sometimes I feel like I am a prisoner down here.
You should go help those people.
Hey.
I am not in the mood to talk. I am sure you have a lot to do. Hmm?
Do you need a lesson on how to remove someone's scalp using a pencil? So I heard you're a SWAT, huh? Or were a SWAT. I don't think it makes much of a difference in here anyways. The outside world doesn't give a shit about us right now. If we all die in here, I don't think anyone will know unless someone makes it out and lets them know. Which is what I intend to do.
How goes it?
Hey, how you holding up?
Go kick some vampire ass for me, will you?
Look what I found. An entire box of chocolate bars. I can spare a few if you want, but don't take everything. Leave a few for me and Turdy. Oh yeah, and you're welcome for the door. Don't mention it. Oh well, isn't that a surprise? You actually did it. I wasn't expecting you to do it twice. I asked you for cards twice, and you actually brought me cards twice. You're a good guy, you know? I've been working down here for a very long time, you know. I really have to try hard to remember how my life was before this endless maze of metal and dirt. But I sure am happy I met a new friend, you know. Want to meet my new friend? Look. Here's my new friend. I found it on my way here. I call him Turdy, because it's a turtle and it's tiny. I could have called him Tintle, but it sounds like a fairy name. And, well, I don't want to have a fairy turtle. Well, that would just be stupid. So yeah, I'm glad I can count on you to find my cards. Many thanks. Now here's that little radio I promised you. It's in that box over there. Just open it and take it. Hey, I told you not to eat all of them. That's just not nice, taking all the chocolate bars like that. Just carry it around with you, and when you press the red button, it will turn on and off. But listen, when you do it, you better get out of the way, because everyone who can hear will come down running to dance to that music. Hey, are you the one who turned the lights off in here? Not that I care much with all my little light sticks, but it was pretty fun to see this whole place completely turn off for a second. It made me realize that no matter the size, anything can be turned off at the press of a button. I still haven't been able to nail that magic trick. I always mix up the numbers. I never know if it's 11 or 21, because see, 21 is in blackjack, you know. You need 21 cards. Or is it cards or 1 points? Nah, I never liked those gambling games anyway. Games are made for fun, and risking money is just stupid. Me, I play for fun, not for winnings. And besides, do you know the probabilities of winning those gambling games? I mean, the casinos are trained to make you lose, and make you lose while you make you believe that you actually won. Huh. Man, I hate casinos. Some are born to sweet delight. Some are born to endless night. Now, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, 21 cards. So you brought me a lot of cards already, but here's what. A special offer, valid only for today. Oh boy, I always wanted to say that. I mean, I would have been a good salesman, don't you think? So yeah, you bring me 10 more cards. That's right, you heard right. You bring me 10 more cards, and I'll give you a little something I've been working on here. I've been working on these little FM radios. And well, you know, I'm a bit of a resident expert when it comes to booby traps. Well, I found a way to attach a few of them. Well, we'll just call them firecrackers on them radios. And well, basically, once you turn it on, if you touch that thing or you disturb that damn thing, those firecrackers go boom! It's pretty cool. Oh man, it'll sure as hell scare them off. So you probably know what I'm gonna say. You bring me 10 cards, and I'll let you have a few of them radio crackers, all right? So I was walking around the residential area the other day, you know, trying to sponsor smokes and stuff. There's always a lot of good stuff in there. When this herd of crazy people started running after me. I mean, damn, they were pissed at me for taking some stuff, I guess. Gee! But you see, I only take stuff that is like left behind. I'm not gonna open your drawers and search into things to take your well-earned money. I'm not a thief. But sometimes I just walk around and I see a pack of gum lying on a table. What am I supposed to do? It's just lying right there. Nobody's caring for it. Well, of course I'm gonna take it. You know, most people can't stop smoking. I mean, that's what they all say. It's like a drug or something. They just can't quit. Me? I don't smoke because I'm addicted. I smoke because I like to smoke. It's just like eating chocolate. It's a treat. You know, I don't only use my pipe to hunt down the rats. I got a crossbow, too. It's a really beautiful piece of medieval weaponry. And it comes in really handy when I see a rat all the way down a vent. Instead of climbing down there and tracking it down for hours, I can just load up a boat and schlock-howie, down goes the rat. Can't go that way, buddy. That's private. Just leave it be. Don't you ask me what that bucket is for, 'cause it ain't full of paint. All right, I'll see you.
Wish I could do more to help, you know?
If you ever run out of holy water, I can piss in a bottle for you. Hey, you gotta go rescue those people, man.
Oh no. Here comes another one. Stay behind me. Wait. He's a security guard. I'm Daniel. That's Lily. She has been in shock since... Look, she can walk, but don't expect much from her. Although I'm just a doctor, I know how to handle a weapon. If you think you can trust me with one, I can cover you while you escort us to a safer place. Are you sure this is the right way? You'll be alright, Lily. We're almost there. Deficiency, like scurvy. Some looked more like heavy metal poisoning. We had kidney failures, people urinating blood and coughing their lungs, and now this.
Hello there. My name is Terrence Mason. I'm Chief of Security. You're safe here.
Thank you so much. Thank you. We haven't eaten in days, and she hasn't slept at all. She needs a meal and some rest.
Don't worry. We'll take care of her. What about you? How are you?
I'm fine. I'm fine. Just please, take care of her, will you?
We will.
Good job, Jake. You just saved those people's lives.
Alright, Jake, follow me. I've got something to show you. I would have shown you earlier, but we had too much on our hands. I completely forgot.
What's up, Jake? You need anything?
There you go, the armory. There's not many weapons left. Nor that much ammunition, but it should be enough to hold this place until we decide to relocate. Grab whatever you can carry, alright? We'll restock the ammo every time we scavenge something out there. Takeo is going to take care of that.
What can I do for you? Careful out there. Those people are dangerous.
Alright, look. Maybe there's more survivors on this floor. If they could survive that long locked in a storage room, maybe somebody else made it. Jake, go back out there and look everywhere you can.
I want to thank you for your help. Eric is a little too proud to admit it, but you guys basically rescued us down there.
Hey, what's up? You got any good news?
Do you know that the human heart creates enough pressure when it pumps out to the body to squirt blood up to 30 feet?
Shouldn't you be doing something?
How you doing?
Sir? Here, take this. This is the keycard to the medical bay. You might find something useful over there. I hope you do.
Hey Jake, could you come back here a second? I've got something to ask you. Alright, it's not really that urgent, so just analysis.
Really? You dumped your wife over the phone? That's pretty low, Matthew.
You don't know her. She had this grasp. Once she had you, she just never let you go. She just had this way of making you feel guilty about anything you did which she didn't want. I didn't love her. I never did. But I did care for her. And I never wanted to hurt her. So to avoid hurting her, I never faced her. I just left her.
You were not man enough to end it.
That's not it. I was afraid of her.
Afraid of what? What could she do?
She would have killed me.
I don't think she would have, man. Even if she said so once, man. It's just all talk.
She never threatened me. On the contrary. Every time we talked about separation, she acted like she did not care. And like she would just move on as if she didn't love me.
Whoa, wait. So why didn't you just leave her? That's stupid.
No. Even though she spoke those words, I knew better. Deep down, she had me in a cage. She knew it, I knew it, and she knew I knew. And these false words were just a desperate attempt of making me believe that there was no cage. But there was. And I know that if I had tried to escape, she would have killed me. I can feel that she had it in her.
Either you were paranoid, or she was psycho. And if she was, how could you care for her so much?
Do you believe in astrology?
No, not really.
Neither do I. But I do find some interesting patterns and coincidences sometimes. I do not believe in it as a correct science, but more as a guideline or hint. It can be very surprising to see how sometimes it's dead right, and other times it's dead wrong.
Why are you telling me this?
Astrology has this way of using facts to support the science, like the symbols or animals that inspire the different signs. The scorpion, for example, is an extraordinary creature. It can be one of the deadliest predators. It is fierce and dangerous. But when it is trapped with no chance of escaping, it will stab itself to death.
Huh?
How does a fearful and dangerous predator become suicidal when trapped? It's in its nature. But the interesting fact is how the Scorpio sign can sometimes fit its symbol. On the bright side, they are talented, loyal, resourceful. But on the dark side, if they feel trapped, they can be quite self-destructive. And they will drag everyone and everything they love down with them.
So, Rebecca was a scorpion, huh?
No, she was a Cancer.
So what the fuck with the Science Expo, man?
Nothing is black or white. No one is completely evil or completely good. On the bright side, she was the sweetest and most talented person I had ever met. She was so talented, in fact, that she made me convince myself that I loved her, using all my emotions against me, my guilt, my fears, my loyalty. She used everything like on a chessboard, and just kept me right where she wanted me. It took me a long time to realize that. The worst thing is, I do keep a very happy memory of the years we spent together.
Jesus, man. You think too much. Maybe it's all in your head. You thought about that?
Well, I did the math. If that was the case, then she deserves better. But I do not regret leaving her.
That's fucked up. What about what she wanted?
Unfortunately, my dear friend, for a couple to work, it is required to have both persons to agree and to be on the same page. In the end, no matter the reason, as long as one is uncertain, the relationship is doomed.
What an easy and cheap way of taking out all the responsibility.
Think what you will. You can't judge what you don't know.
Oh, I ain't judging. I'm just making my own opinion.
And that's called judging.
Well, I don't give a fuck what you think about, and I don't give a fuck if you give a fuck about what I think about. Well, what I just heard. You dumped your wife because you were insecure and unsure about your feelings. And you weren't even man enough to face her. In my opinion, that ain't right, man. And that's it. She deserved better.
So you're saying it would have changed everything if I had told her to her face that I didn't love her?
Not everything, but it would have made a difference. For her, at least. And for you. Don't tell me there ain't no part of you that doesn't feel guilty.
Of course there is. But again, I did the math. I had a feeling she was unstable and would have done something drastic, and I think she would have been capable of trying to kill me. And even though I don't think she would have been able to, knowing that she would have tried, yeah, it would have made a difference. A big difference.
Right. I'll go check on Junior.